Hi, Scott.
Hello,
Yes,
Nata.
there's the video.
There you
Hello.
are. Hello.
Hi.
How are
Hi.
you?
I'm good, thank you. It has been a beautiful day. It's really warm here in Finland. It's almost 30 degrees Celsius. So wait a minute. It's
I can never get the conversion.
me neither. But it's over 100
Really?
Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's really hot. It's
Oh,
like really,
no.
really hot.
Wow.
So yeah. So
Wow.
it's like I have to check that that I'm not
Yeah.
lying. I have to check Fahrenheit. How much
Well,
is 80? 80 is like 20. I have to check.
Hey,
I
Scott.
don't
hi,
know. I don't
Nora.
want to
How
lie
are
to you.
you?
Great. Thank you. How are you?
Good. Very good. Very good. Are you hot as well?
Yeah, I
Look at
said that
me.
the weather is really You're too hot
Hey,
to handle.
I have to mention, Scott, your T-shirt. It's so cool. I love Iron Maiden.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't we all? I mean, I don't know anybody
Yeah.
that doesn't admire at least Iron Maiden, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They're
Yeah,
kicking
if
ass.
someone does, they don't dare to say it out loud because they're gonna be kicked out.
That's right.
That's true. So okay, I'm gonna. It's not over 100. It's 86
Hot is
Fahrenheit.
hot. When it
But
over,
in Finland, that's hot.
yeah.
It's perfect for me. I don't know.
Really?
I can't be in too much heat. It's like, ugh.
Wow. Well, you should be in California right now. I have friends in LA and they're at about 102, something like that. So,
Yeah.
Fahrenheit, of course.
Yeah.
I can't even, I'm in Chicago, and it gets there. But I'm
Yeah.
ready to move when it does.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like I'm a little bit allergic to sun. I always get immediately I get headache, I get kind of dizzy, and my skin burns. It's terrible.
Well, you are
And it's not because
Finnish,
me.
right?
Yeah, that's true. And it's not about you forgetting to drink water. No,
Yeah, no. It's just
you just
it's
get
me. I'm
yeah.
I'm child of night.
Yes, that's true.
And when you say that, I think of the video that for the reckoning, and
Yeah.
that phrase just fits it so well. And I want to talk about that because it's so great and it's just so dark. So yeah, let's get started. Let me introduce you guys. I am sitting here with Netta Loren and Nora Luhimo from Loren Luhimo. That is a great thing to say. Netta, of course, with Smackbound, Nora, of course, with Battle Beast, two of the finest singers in the world today. The two have come together for Loren Luhimo and their very own album called The Reckoning. And it is set to be released on Frontiers Records on July 9th. And that is, it's so exciting to say that because, I've admired both of you in each project. Now I can admire you together. And that's pretty great. It's got to feel great for you.
Yeah, yeah, it feels. Thank you so much. And the story, how we even started to collaborate was that we both admire each other. So, and we have been doing that for years, following each other secretly. And, like, I would like to collaborate with her, but then we didn't, neither of us dared to ask. But now when COVID-19 came, Netta was like, okay, she called me and asked if I wanted to do this album with her. And I was like, hell yeah, let's do this.
That's pretty cool. And I just covered Magnus Carlsen's Heart Healer record, which you are both together on with everybody else.
Yes.
Just a great thing. And that was great to see. And then I came with a lot, across this, and I was like, wow, this is just such a gift. And Netta, I want to start with you. You wrote these songs with Nino, correct? And wanted to collaborate with Nora. You decided to reach out. Were these songs written with Nora in mind or another singer?
The story is that we basically, I think we had 3 demos ready in our drawer for this one when the COVID-19 started, and we were like, okay, it's now or never. Like, this is the best time to ask Nora if ever it's going to happen now. And then I called Nora, and she came to listen to these demos we had, and she was really into them. And after that, we started composing these songs. So most of the album has been composed totally Nora in mind. So we knew that it's going to be myself and Nora singing this. So I knew that there's no limits then if there's Nora to sing it with me.
You were pushing my limits though.
I know, I'm pushing them with every single thing, like the videos.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
Yeah. But yes, that's the you want to ask about the videos?
yeah, I want to get there for sure. Let's cover these songs. What's your first reaction, Nora, when you get that call? You talk to Netta about collaborating. Of course, you wanted to do it, but was there any hesitation? Was there any thought of how are we going to pick who sings what, or what was the first thing that came to your mind in that way?
My first thought was, are we gonna like each other? Because we didn't know each other so well. We had hang out in bars and stuff, like hi, and drinking wine, but nothing deeper. So that is the most important for me when I start collaborating, is the music and the relation. Is it gonna work? If those two doesn't work, nothing works.
Right.
So but it was actually during the phone call already, I knew that this is gonna be epic shit. There's no way it's gonna be bad, because I don't know why, but I feel like I'm very sensitive to certain kind of energies, and the energy that came from Netta through the phone was, I felt like I was talking to my sister that I never knew. And
that's so great.
and along the way, when we started having these sessions, listening to the demos and drinking wine together and talking deep in a deeper level deeper level, and getting to know each other, I this feeling just got much stronger all the time, and this was like, I haven't had any hesitations since the phone call.
Wow.
I don't know.
Awesome.
Sometimes you just can sense when you can trust someone, and that something is going to work. And I know, as a Smackbound fan, I knew the songs are not going to be terrible, because I love Smackbound, and I also love Nino's way of writing music and producing music. So I knew already what I was dealing with.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And where do you think these songs would have gone if we didn't have COVID? You probably would have been busy, Nora with Battle Beast, of course, and you guys probably would have been playing shows or whatever. It might not have happened. What would have happened with these songs? Would they have been Smackbound songs, perhaps?
No. They would not have been Smackbound songs, because most of them were written specifically for me and Nora, before after Nora came around. So it was clear that we were doing this classic heavy metal, hard rock. For me, it's a huge difference between Smackbound and this. Of course, it's not really.
Yeah.
But I can tell myself that it's totally different. But of course, it comes from the same source. So whatever I feel that is a very big difference, it's not that big, but just a minor, maybe minor difference. But the few demos we had before that, we let Nora listen to when she first came into the studio, and just to hang and kind of feel what's going on. They would have stayed in the drawer to wait for the right moment and the right place for them to come, and this was the place where they were supposed to be given birth to.
That's great. It's so great. Now this is kind of a special collaboration, and you have your own projects with Smackbound and Battle Beast. Is this a one-off thing? Will we see possibly more Lorena Limo?
I believe very strongly you will, because this was just the beginning of a great collaboration, and we are just getting started. So
that is great news. That's good to hear. Yeah.
Yes, it would be perfect to continue the story and being able to just be more together.
Yeah.
So great. Now you're each the singers in your bands, so you don't share that duty really, but you had to share in this project. Was that difficult at all? I mean, you guys are used to having all the responsibilities of vocals. To watch somebody else sing, is that difficult at all for either one of you?
No, it was wonderful. It was wonderful to kind of partnership in singing, and partnership with a singer that you can trust, that she can deliver. So you don't have to worry about anything concerning the vocals. That whatever comes, we can handle it. So it was really easy. We didn't have any issues or problems for when deciding who's going to sing what. It was just, we could have sung this album in every kind of way. It could have been totally like the opposite, that the lines that Nora is singing now, I could have sung them, or Nora could have sung my lines, but we just chose this. We were like, do you take this and I'll take this. The only thing that we were really strict upon was the fact that we wanted this to really be a partnership. We wanted it to be really equal on the splits. So it's 50-50 that you hear us on the album. And that was how we kind of built the album, that we wanted to make sure that the other one is not kind of getting less or more time than the other one. And it was clear that we wanted each one of us to sing on every song, and 50-50 on total on the album. So we wanted it to be a partnership, not something that we want to showcase our talent. It's not about that. It was about bringing good music and stories to people by working together as one team. Mm-hmm. So it was just wonderful, to trust the other one. So it was easy.
No competition, just embracing each other and, lifting each other up.
Yeah. And the songs, I mean, these songs are lifted up by each of you. You cater to the song. It's just so wonderful to, that's my biggest question when there's a shared, especially in the same instrument, be it two guitars or two vocals. Am I going to hear somebody trying to, do something that doesn't belong in the song? You have to, the song comes first. And I think you really had that in mind, recording this album. That's the way it feels. The songs are just so beautiful. Hurricane Love, I have to tell you, I can't listen to it with my eyes open. It's just gorgeous.
That's so good.
It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm, one of the heaviest guys you'll ever talk to. I love the really heavy stuff, but that song is it just goes straight through my heart. It's just amazing.
I think that one thing in that song is that because both of us are Whitney Houston fans, and I think we could make our kind of tribute to Whitney on that actual song. That's like my opinion, because I felt like now we are doing this ballad thing, together, and yeah.
And about the birth of that song is that it's the kind of the only song that was really, because other songs have more energy, more riffs and stuff like that.
Right.
So this was the only song that was born or written in the spur of the moment. So I just was sitting with my keyboards and I was playing and singing at the same time. So it just came in a moment that we didn't talk anything. It was like Nino said that you do something with the ballad, and then it just came out like this. So it's really organic, and it really is a moment of my heart, kind of. It just came out.
Amazing.
And it's like I can't even listen to it without crying. I tried, before we were gonna record my vocal parts in it, I was like, I tried several times. I started listening to the song and I couldn't listen to it, without tears. I don't know, something, it's part of me too. So thank you, Netta, for doing that.
Yeah, you're welcome. Because we share a heart. We have a similar heart and soul and similar kind of stories and history of heartbreaks and what has happened to us. So it is kind of, we got the jewel in the song that we kind of got our hearts written into it. So it's great that people can hear it.
Oh, I believe me. I can hear it now as we talk, but it's an incredible song.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the video. The Reckoning is just, Bitchfire, of course. It's great to see how you guys trade off in that video, the vocal duties and things like that. But The Reckoning, licking beetroot and having bugs crawling all over you. Was it as difficult as it looks?
No, it was
just a normal day at the office.
Another day now. I felt like it was the most horrible and the greatest day of my life. I faced almost all my fears. But the great thing is that like I was saying to Netta that when she was like talking about these cockroaches and we should have them like crawling up on our faces, and I was like, this wasn't on the deal,
And I just said that you didn't read the fine print. But I do have this.
Is that I really love that Netta pushes me to do things that because I love extreme stuff. So it's like she really pushes me to the limit.
I can see that.
And I have this tactic almost also with Smackbound guys, that only in the last minute I tell them what we're doing. It's like when
you
we're
can't
doing
say no to that.
Yeah, you can't back off anymore. It was like when we were doing this ballad Smackbound. Oh my God, what is the song called that has the clay? The Game. The Game. Yeah. So I just we went to the location to shoot. And I just said to the guys, by the way, is it okay for everyone to be like topless? And they were like, what? They went, what? Yeah, but don't worry, there's clay. Like, what? Yeah, you're covered in clay. Is it okay? Yeah, I guess so. So I kind of had this, but you had your heads up. I told you, I told you like the day before or something that are you okay with cockroaches and stuff like that.
Maybe day before, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
anymore.
But there wasn't a time, to back off anyhow. But
yeah, but the thing is that
but
I really love when someone dares me to do anything, so it's like, just challenge me, please.
It was if people have not seen it, they need to go see that right when we're done here. Go to that. I'll put a link in the bottom. You have to see it. It's an amazing song, obviously the title track from the album, but the way it's filmed, the things that occur, you guys are just such troopers. You really sell it. It's just so great. It's frightening to watch. I get squirmy watching it.
It's great to hear. Yeah. We gave it our best.
And that's pretty
Yes.
obvious. That's all real too, right? We're not,
Yeah.
those
Yeah,
aren't
they were real
plastic
cockroaches.
bugs or anything.
No. We gave them names. I went and bought them from a pet shop.
Yeah. We had Vanessa, Esko, and Amanda.
Yes.
2 females,
3.
1 male.
Wow.
Yes.
And I
And a
almost
lot of
killed one of them because I got scared once and I almost stomped on one of them. But then Netta was coming at me like, don't kill her.
I was, chomping
You have
on
to
her
take
feet,
it
like
back to
protecting
the pet
the
shop.
dog. Don't
So
kill us.
a lot of fear and a lot of laugh was that day when we were
Yeah.
shooting.
I bet.
And
Maybe
no
more
animals were
fear,
harmed.
but
Yeah. No animals were harmed during this. I took all the cockroaches back to the pet shop the next day. But I think we lost a few maggots because I accidentally ate them. But I'm sorry for that. But we tried
Good
to
protein.
take care of good protein. But I tried not to. But there was an accident or two.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like I say, you have to see it.
Yes.
Wow. Crazy. Whose concept was that? Who came up with the idea to do that? Nata?
her.
I'm the master of these awfully crazy ideas.
Wow. Crazy. Do you
I have a weird brain.
Yeah, but the whole idea of the music video was to represent the whole song and kind of, because the reckoning means the reckoning. In this case, it means the reckoning with yourself, and also that needed to be kind of nightmarish, like
Chaotic.
kind of, chaotic,
Your-
dreamlike. Yeah,
Your runes
so-
of your life thing. It's like this psychedelic thing, and I always think about these when I'm building up these concept videos. I'm trying to think the essence of the song, and then I'm trying to figure out how it will be portrayed in the best way, not to turn out corny, not to turn out cheap, not to turn out obvious or cheesy. So this was the way this ended up.
Okay.
being. Yeah.
Masterpiece.
Like I say, you guys sell it. It is not corny. It is not cheap looking. It's something. It really is. Do you have future videos in mind? Are you going to do any more for the album?
Yes.
Yes. I just gave Nora a heads up of the next video.
Yeah, now it's more than one day.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Don't
now
tell your
she-
day off.
And the first thing Nora said today was like, oh, okay, well, maybe it's time to die then. But let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
But
wait.
I would, but if it was, my last day and it was with Netta, that would be totally cool.
That's
Yes.
sweet.
Thank you so
That
much,
is
love.
sweet.
We'll
No.
do this together, until
Yes.
the end.
until the end.
It's so great. Now you guys were in the same. You grew up in the same town. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but not we weren't we didn't actually know each other, even though we were living in the same
Yeah.
town for a while.
Yeah.
When she moved out to Helsinki 10 years back, and I'm still in Tampere. Not at the moment, but my home is there.
Right.
So
Yeah.
so it
Yeah,
was funny because like when I started to create my career as a singer in Tampere, in our hometown, she moved out. So,
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So we were, tailing each other in a way. But yes, we are. We both been. I was born next to Tampere and lived there for a long time, and then Nora moved to Tampere. So we are Tampere rock chicks forever.
yes.
Wow. Something in the air up there.
Yes.
I know that you had a large schedule of interviews to do. Do you have to go? I mean,
We have like 4 minutes.
okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Let me finish up then. Do you see? Are you going to tour with this record?
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's our
we
dream.
dream about
Yeah.
it. Like it's definitely our goal to get on the road together and do badass gigs together.
Awesome
and
shit.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
man.
Epic
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
That-
but let's
Yeah.
just wait for the pandemic to clear out so we can actually start planning.
Right.
Anything solid. Yeah.
Right. And and I've got a list of tour dates for so many people that it's opened up quite a bit here. How is it in Finland and around Europe close to you? Is it are you opening up and getting back to a semblance of normalcy?
Yeah, a bit by bit we are opening up. I can, I hear all the time, from my colleagues that, okay, I got a gig there, I got a gig there. So people are now ordering, gigs in a short time. So
But a smaller ones. So all the summer festivals and everything is gone. So it is smaller ones starting from August and so on. So
Okay.
let's see what happens. Hopefully this time it'll happen and they will not, be canceled again anymore.
Right.
Enough of the canceling.
Now I know it's difficult to come over to the States. Am I going to have to go to Finland to see you?
maybe maybe
Finland is
first
a great
you have to
country.
come flat.
Yes, I would love to. Absolutely would love to. Yeah, but it would
Hopefully
be
we
great.
will tour also in the States, also in Europe, and
Everywhere.
we hope to tour everywhere, blow up the whole universe.
Fantastic. Well, I will let you guys go. I have to tell you, this has been one of the most fun I've ever had on an interview, and I've been doing this about 20 years. So love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Scott.
Thank
you so much,
everything
Scott,
you've
again.
done and everything you're doing, and it means so much to me, the music, and thank you for doing this, and kiitos. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Keith,
great.
All right.
That was great.
Okay,
We're
thank
ready
you
to
so
Finland.
much.
I'm
Yeah.
getting ready for my trip.
Yeah, get your
exactly.
ticket already.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you so much for having me
Yes.
Absolutely.
and
Take
Nora
care.
on the show.
Absolutely. It is an honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Bye.
All right.
Take care.
Have a good
Talk to you
day.
again.
Be well.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.